Here is my humble abode, featuring a little bit of lag. That said, let's go on to Emberlyn. Well, here's where Ari escaped, and it looks like they've done some additions to the courthouse, but I guess the best place to start is in the prison, right? Ari, I'll get you. Well, somebody must be after Ari too. The cage was closed when we came in here. This is where she was put for sure, and the guards saw it, and I trust that those two guards at least. Wait, that's her lawyer. You, Lizzie.
Hello.
Lizzie, was it?
Yeah, right. Hello.
Hello, Lizzie. I have some questions if you don't mind. As you know, there's been a bit of an investigation looking for the missing prisoner. And I believe she was one of your clients.
Oh, yeah.
And I would honestly love to know where she went off to. And my game crashed, 1 second.
All right, where were we?
You were gonna tell me where your client went off to after she was taken to prison.
Oh, do you want to know?
I do want to know.
How much do you want to know?
A lot.
You're about to find out, though. So, have fun.
What? Hello? What the?
Yo, Lizzie? I know we've been having some fun over here, but like I really wanna.
My next question is, where the hell are we? Where did she bring me?
This is the Farlands, I'm pretty sure, is what she called it. I know you're probably celebrating inside right now because you're stupid. She fucked you over. She fucked you over real good.
Language. And second of all, what do you mean she screwed me over? So wait, she has the power to bring people to another dimension. Is that it? And she brought you here.
Yep. You are staying away from me and we are having a normal civil conversation. You know what? I'm turning myself in. Here you go. Now, get us out of here. So now that I've turned myself in, you can get us out of here, right? I mean, she didn't trick you, right? You know exactly what you're doing. So go ahead, get us out of here. This is 100% gonna work. Yep. I have definite faith in you. You know what you're doing. Oh, you're so smart. You know exactly what you're doing.
Well, it seems my commands aren't working here properly. Why aren't they working?
I have no idea. This is a weird-ass dimension, and we are stuck.
Well, can't I just...
Ow.
Why is there weakness in this dimension? In jump boost?
I don't know. Why is there anything in this dimension? Why does this dimension exist? Who knows? I kinda would like to go home. If that's at all possible.
Ah, the firewall. Don't worry,
stupid.
I'll take you right back to where you belong. Your home. The firewall.
The firewall isn't where I belong, and it's also not my home.
If I had my way, I could just kill you right now, and then I wouldn't have to be worrying about this. After all, it looks like your soul is already in shambles. I'm sure after another hit or two.
My soul is fine.
Answer me, did you die recently? In this dimension?
No, no. Why would I die? This place is literally undiable in. Either way, I'm glad I met you here because I'm gonna leave.
You think now that I found you, I'm just gonna let you run away like that?
I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because we're stuck here.
I'm going to get a vantage point, and you're coming with me. Come on.
Why should I go with you?
You should, because otherwise I might not be able to kill you, but that doesn't mean I can't set you on fire and let you feel that damage over and over.
You are so bad at convincing people. What was that? Oh.
So if you want answers, you can come with me as I learn something, and I can see things you can't.
Sometimes you come across a wheat field or two, and there's also some weird big-ass swords in the ground, but that's
Where are the swords? What is this?
It's a portal, I think. I'm pretty sure. There's also a cloud inside of the portal, which... Oh!
Go on in.
Oh, you go first? That looks like it's exploding. I'm not
But you want to get out of here more than I do. Been stuck here a while.
Clouds are literally made of snow. That's all they are. It's clouds of snow.
So it doesn't do anything. Interesting. I guess you do need a portal key of some sort. So it looks like Lizzie missed this one because it was buried.
If it works, I will literally swallow my sock. Nope, no sock swallowing for me.
I think we need to turn the portal on and then activate the switches.
Look, I thought you knew what you were doing, or at least halfway. Like, sort of.
I clearly know more than you do, so I'd hold your tongue.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I can feel the confidence. We're 100% gonna be home. Yep.
This dimension seems to make it so that nobody should want to leave it. It seems perfect. It seems like if everyone in Emberlyn were here, they wouldn't want to leave. This has everything they need.
Maybe we can make a nether portal. Nether portals work, right?
Don't have obsidian with me.
Look, it has to have a way out. There has to be some sort of way, okay? I've checked literally everything.
The only ones who can leave the dreamscape are the phantoms. The only ones who can leave the firewall are the monitors.
And me. I left.
There's a firewall portal key. I found a map. I found a map to the portal. Hold on. I wonder if this one will work because it hasn't been discovered and it was found using this map.
A cage? Okay, nope.
So it looks like that really will take you to the firewall. Interesting.
Yeah, sure. If you need me, I'll be over here collecting flowers. You know what? I'm getting vengeance on Lizzie. I'm going to kill this sheep out of spite. You know what? Why don't you go first? We both know that I do have to get out of here.
I can't keep my eye off of you.
If you make me go through first, I'm gonna be able to escape. You go into the wait, actually, if it's a firewall, then that means that... Oh, that's not much better for me either.
You see, back then, the only way to get a demon to go deeper into the firewall with you is to gain their trust. And it's a strategy that worked.
Strategy that worked? I'm gonna show you a strategy that works in a second.
I think I figured out what this dimension does. It slowly drains all the energy out of your soul until you're probably nothing but a husk, or you just don't exist altogether.
Really? Why me? Why is it always me? My soul is a husk. It's nothing. What do you get out of this? I'm getting out of here.
No, maybe you should stay, Ari. You want to go back to the portal? In fact, I would say I don't even need this overworld key anymore. You want to see whose soul is more resilient?
I wish to hit you. I really do want to hit you.
I know.
You know what? There is a way for me to die now.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to try to drown yourself?
Yep.
And why? Do you really think you'll have the energy to respawn?
This is taking a while. This is taking very, very long. Okay, actually, I'm not risking it.
You made a deal with that fairy or whatever she is.
Look, I did make a deal.
What was the deal?
But do you know the law? And then she was like, yes, I do know the law. And I was like, perfect. Can you defend me in court? And then she was like, sure. And then at one point or another, we were like, hey, here's a plan B for if you lose in court. And I was like, oh, that is nice. That is wonderful.
So what, did she promise that you wouldn't end up in jail?
I just want to fix things, okay? I thought you'd understand that. You're a monitor, right? I thought you guys were all about fixing things.
We fix things by putting things back how they were. And that includes putting griefers like you back where you belong.
You know, sometimes things shouldn't go back to how they were before, because maybe things before were broken. Everyone always says, oh, the world was fine before you meddled in it. But was it fine? Was it fine? Is any of this fine? You wouldn't understand that because you've always been fine. You've always been good at the beginning of all of this. You were fine, weren't you? Well, I was not fine. I was not fine in the slightest. So can you really blame me for trying to fix things? For myself and others who maybe also weren't that fine with how things were before.
You had your chance in the last world you came from. But no, you were a griefer, and you had to destroy other people's stuff. And break apart that world too. And that world corroded. That world broke apart, like you. Do
people not deserve second chances? Do people not deserve change or try to fix things?
You did have a second chance, and that was facing your punishment and facing justice in the firewall.
I didn't have a second chance. I literally became a demon. Does this look like a second chance to you?
Even, let's say you did fix everything, and the world borders went back up, and the glitches stopped, and people stopped coming in, and the world stopped breaking. Would you go back to the firewall?
Why should I?
You wouldn't, would you?
I don't know, because I don't know what's right.
The firewall doesn't make decisions without there being a good reason for them. And it's my duty to enforce those decisions.
Do you never wonder if those decisions might be wrong? You can't always think that the firewall is correct 100% of the time, right?
Anyways, I do have an idea.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna drown myself, this time for real.
Instead of drowning, how about you keep going to the bottom, the dreamscape? So that is a dimension that sits right on top of the very top of the yokai world.
Wait, really? That was the solution? This entire time?
You shouldn't stay here too long unless you want to become a phantom. And if the dreamscape is here, that means if you go right below it, then that should be the overworld. You're back in the overworld now, Ari, and it seems I've lost your trail again. But keep running. Keep making it fun for me. Go on and fix the world, Ari. I'd like to see this. I'd like to see a griefer try to fix this reality and how broken it is.
I 100% will. Just specifically to spite you. You know what? Ari's out.
I tried using the commands twice to get her back. I can't. Is that a helper? I don't know how I'm supposed to begin to take people back. Maybe I can recreate that portal. I almost had Ari. I could take her back to the firewall this way. Maybe this wasn't a wasted trip after all. I guess I have Lizzie to thank for it, because this thing is very useful. That's it, Ari. You can run. You can try to fix the world. I'm gonna catch you before you break anything else.